All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Lord's Day. All right, real quick, real fast. I think we've really found out and really know what they want in the Delphi case. Uh, I do believe they want the vigilantes to come in and clean this mess up. And why do I say that? Is because they're not getting any information. They won't release any more of the tape. They believe that there is a group of them and a cult, a gang, whatever you want to call it, association, and they would have handled this a lot different uh, if they really wanted justice. The case was corrupt from day one. Information was released from day one. Certain people, certain YouTubers knew the crime scene when the police kept telling everybody that only the killers or the people that were involved in this thing would have known the scene. So I do believe the vigilantes are already here. They're just waiting. Um, and I think that's what you're going to see, folks, is the vigilantes come in and one at a time, they'll probably take out these people that were all connected. And you know what was really crazy is I do believe that some of these YouTubers cracked under pressure and either ratted themselves out or brought a bunch of people down. And we've seen a lot of them come into our chats, try and take over our channels, uh, try and intimidate us with authority, that they had family within the police and labs and everything. It's really gone sour. Uh, and we are seeing a lot of these YouTubers with a lot of people as subs. And now they're using their subs as weapons. So, yeah, vigilantes, whatever you want to call it. I imagine they're already here, down south, positioned and ready to go. And this is the only case that I've seen where you've had police officers killing themselves, killing other police. Very corrupt problem. Like I said, folks, I do believe X marks the spot down south. I do believe it's gotten way out of line. And like I said, they are bringing in tattoo readers. They're bringing in, because, folks, they're no longer tattoos. They're no longer art. Uh, they're marked. I mean, a lot of people are pissed about it. And they're like, it was just a tattoo. No, not no more. These tattoos tell a story of lives that they destroyed. Right? Very sick individuals. Some professionals are thinking they're all linked together, and they very well might be all linked together. They're not protected by any news laws or anything like that. So it's very interesting. A lot of us have been attacked demonically, spiritually, physically. It's just a free for all, right? Anyone's that is involved in the Delphi case, if you have the same name as them, they've been attacked. So what's left to do? I don't know. I think the authorities want the vigilante to come in and clean this mess up. I think it's way too out of control. You got everybody involved in that. A couple of these YouTubers have blamed every organization. It's just unreal. It was the Masons, it was Illuminati's, it was the Syndicate, it was the Mexican Mafia. I mean, they just have blamed everybody, right? So, yeah, that's what I think's probably going on. And if you notice, one at a time, if some of these YouTubers are coming up missing, and some of them are dead. And I do believe probably they're being killed from their own group of delphiers, possibly, or this club down there. And then the club itself, or this YouTube gang, or whatever they want to call it, is possibly taking out their own people within. Uh, Very interesting. You got a lot of people that are just so fed up with Delphi. They want it to end, and nobody's been cleared. Not even the family. What do I think it was? I think it was something totally different. A retaliation kill, possibly, or something bad within the family, right? Or this pedo ring down this club pedo ring or whatever it is. So it makes sense to me. Uh, it is sad. Some of us are determining, was it a sacrifice? Did they sacrifice Abby and Libby to cover up something more disturbing or something within the family? Uh, Nobody trusts the police. It's just unreal, unbelievable. So there's nothing really we can do because now the vigilantes have come in, and it's hard to tell who the vigilantes are because hey, we all seen the movie Vigilantes, right? So it makes pretty much sense to me. That's why 7 years have gone by, and now people are talking. Well, the case needs to be redone. They need to reinvestigate the case and everything. Well, they can. They could do that. I do believe there have been people arrested in the Delphi case, but their names have not been mentioned because they probably copped a plea to a lesser charge and is being protected by the police. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's pretty crazy. And I don't know if they're trying to make it where this case goes down to put Indiana on the map for the most craziest case ever. I don't know. Uh, I don't know if they're doing it to be number one YouTube channel in the Delphi case or anything. But these people, they vowed to wreck our lives. The Lord spoke to us all and said that even the churches have come out and said to me, these people have swore to wreck your life. Well, because we broke up their little party, right? We broke up their little party that they were having, their little club, their little gang, their little organization, their wall that they had up came crumbling down. So now we're all in the woods looking for Odinus. Well, it's Odin season. We're out in the streets now looking for bad people. You got the vigilantes that came in. You got half of these big baller clubs that have come in to Indiana. You got Syndicate coming in and everything. Well, they want eye for an eye. You folks blame them. So I don't know what's going to happen down south. I would imagine it would be better to use one of the lasers and take out half of the state down south down there. I don't know. We'll clean up the mess up here up north or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's just my opinions, my theories. We all have them like elbows and butts. Uh, and I hate to say it, but the tattoo people have done it to themselves because now you got these professionals coming in. They want to read these tattoos, and they're telling certain people, "Whoa, don't go around them people. You see that mark on them, right?" Now there's something to these hand tattoos. A lot of these professional tattoo readers are now focusing on these hand tattoos. And you see these people with certain tattoos on their hands. It just turned into a mess. It turned into a mess. And a lot of these people with tattoos now are getting mad. And they're getting mad at people. But don't you get mad at us people that are not marked or whatever, right? You get mad at the government because the government now has figured out all this stuff, right? The government now is bringing in professional. They're making this a professional thing where they can look at somebody and see the tattoos on them and know what gang they belong to, what crimes they committed, what rapes they have done, and all kinds of stuff because it's a story on their body. Very interesting, and that's not me. That's not me creating this stuff. This is all information that has been out there, and this has been going on for years, right? And you can thank all these clubs and gangs that are all tattooed up, uh, out killing, raping, and selling drugs and everything. So if you have a certain kind of tattoo, automatically you are looked at as a bad person. Yeah, it's crazy, but I guess it's true. I don't know. But I think that's what the authorities, the state, and the government is hoping for is for the vigilantes to come in and just start taking these dudes out, so they don't have to bother with it. It's a mess, folks. Delphi is a mess. It was a it was a demonic mess in the beginning, 7 years ago. If you did not agree with some of these YouTubers, they attacked you. If you did not stick to what they wanted you to stick to, you were attacked, shunned. Your channel was hacked. You were physically uh, attacked. Um, yeah, yeah, a lot of innocent people got blamed because they had the same names as these YouTubers. Caused a lot of havoc. Lawsuits. I believe there probably will be lawsuits against the state, of Indiana. That could break the bank. We're talking if this organization is as big as they are, they've been killing people in the hospitals, the nurses, they've been paying them off. You get too close to the case, you get attacked, your channel gets attacked. They've been paying them off. This is corruption and everything. Like I said, we, the people of the United States, spoke years ago. X marks the spot, Indiana. The vigilantes have surrounded Indiana. They have come here to do a job. It ain't nobody's fault but the state folks. They let these clubs and organizations run too long, corrupt too many people. Come Sunday, they're in church or praying to God. Come Monday through Friday or Saturday, they're out raping and pillaging, lying, cheating, stealing. I do believe X marks the spot. The people that rest their case. You know, a lot of us are starting to come around and agree. I don't need to go 5,000 miles away to fight a war in some other country. You got severe pain and misery coming to the United States. You guys are not gods. You are not in the Bible as the chosen country or the chosen land. You're corrupter than shit. And America's become Sodom and Gomorrah. And I believe every organization has come to Indiana to make sure they get rid of all these people that have caused this mess. And we're staying out of it. We're staying out of it on this channel. I do believe every police station is being watched. I believe every club, gang, secret society, even the Freemasons are being watched outside their buildings. Everything has been placed. Everything is ready to go. A dominoes of all over Indiana. It's unbelievable. I was looking at the stats. I'm like, they got everything covered. Every police station, cameras outside, watching the police who comes in and out. Every courtroom is being watched, surveilled by the big boys, Homeland Security and FBI and CIA and other branches that you folks have no idea that exist. I think, boys, you caused a massive, massive trauma. This ain't no flesh wound. This is a massive gash in America, and it's bleeding tremendously. And you're not going to stop it. You're going to have to amputate. I don't know what they caused down there. A couple of these YouTubers caused a mess because they wanted to be number one in the Delphi case, which then themselves, we put pressure on them and they cracked. And they confessed that they had families within the police force. They had families within the labs and courts of Indiana. It's no wonder the death toll is unbelievable in Indiana. It's no wonder. Now, I don't know if you folks are hip to the new technology that we have, that we possess in America, but we no longer need atomic bombs to wipe out small cities. We have lasers that can do that, satellites, UFOs. So I think America is going to change dramatically, folks. Dramatically. I think the vigilantes are here. I think other police forces are coming out. This is like the Afghan war, where we actually had United States Americans going over there, buying their own plane ticket, and going to these other countries and fighting the war on the opposite side, which that is true. When we were in certain war in the Gulf, we actually had Americans that were going on the other side and fighting the war against America. I think that's what we're seeing now here in America is a coup, a giant coup, madness. I don't know. Our technology is phenomenal. The only way they can win against our technology that we possess now is nukes. But even nukes, they don't win. They know it. If they release nukes, nobody wins, not even the government. It'll be 200 years before you'll be able to live in America because it'll be so radioactive. They lost. That's why we came up with new weapons that will do just as much damage, if not more. Eat a hole right through the earth. You know, a lot of people are asking, what is going on? What is Mel's hole? Well, Mel's hole is a little taste of our lasers cut right through rock. I don't think you want to mess with these boys. Their technology is a lot further advanced than this old way of nukes and all kinds of stuff. Our uniforms now, you can't even see us, right? Well, because these other countries have come up with new materials that I can walk right in front of you and you wouldn't even see me. Cloak and dagger. Your technologies are, I would turn yourselves in. But of course, we'll sacrifice ourselves to save a whole country, to save the rest of the world from these madmen, complete madmen, and women. Yeah, I don't know. What are you going to do, White House? What are you going to do down there, down south? I don't know. It's pretty crazy if you ask me. We're staying out of it. This channel is staying out of it. But it's going to get ugly. I can tell you that much. And a lot of people are going to drop like flies. Well, because the vigilantes are coming. That's why they waited so long. They were hoping we'd get to them before this all came out, but it's too late. There ain't nothing they could do. Not when we're following around your police, your politicians, your courts. Everything is being surveillanced. There's lasers on everything. Surrender. Surrender. That's the only thing I can tell these people. Surrender. The technology is so good, we can hit a house that is surrounded by other houses and not even get a mark on the other house, not even one scorch mark or anything on the other house that's 20 feet away from it. Our technology has grown so fast, boys. You don't want none of it. You don't want none of what these guys are bringing. I would suggest you folks turn yourselves in before you got melted lava. The ground actually turns liquid. They don't understand technology and rays. They know nothing of lasers and new technology and everything. These boys are going to cause a massive, massive death. I suggest they should turn themselves in. It's despicable what happened. People that had disabilities that had nothing to do with the Delphi case or any of these cases were attacked. Why? Because they had the same names as the Delphi crew. They had to pin it on somebody. 7 years went by. They were just looking for anybody. Right? I think we figured it out. Like I said, down there, down south, you know what I'm talking about. State police, police departments in Indiana. Down there, down south. It's gone too far. I hope you got a good militia. I hope you got satellites in the sky. I hope you got lasers. I hope you got the best of the technology. You're going to need it. You're definitely going to need it. We stopped the coup in our country. And now it's time for the vigilantes to come in. And folks, don't get in their way. Don't get in their ways. They're going to drop like flies all over this country. The coup is over with. We figured it out. All glory goes to God for revealing the madmen and women in the Delphi case. You can try and get all the dirt you want, government down there. You can try and get all the nude photos of all these YouTubers that got just a little bit too close to your ass. try and blackmail it. You boys are dumber than a doornail. But now we figured out why the massive death toll was so high in Indiana is because these pricks were the ones inside the labs telling you there was nothing wrong with you as you dwindled away and rotted and died. These people down in Delphi and these YouTubers are the ones that plastered your ass, your anal cavities all over the internet. I know you folks went in to get your teeth pulled. You were so disgraced at what you looked about. You felt horrible. I felt horrible. These people, they took photos as you were knocked out and spread it all over Indiana and all over your private photos between a man and a woman in conversation. They put it all over the internet in Indiana to try and blackmail you. You white scumbag black people. Do you understand we look higher at black people than you honkies? You people don't know what death is. But I'm sure they're going to find out now because the vigilantes have come. And if you didn't see that, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I got paperwork that proves I'm dumber than a doornail. But when you do research, you can tell that's why this case has gone the way it has for 7 years. They don't want nothing but these vigilantes to come in and clean up the mess. Well, now you got your wish. And we're going to use the best technology they have to protect us Americans against you tyrants, madmen, racists. And I'm white. And now I'm trying to get a tan so I'm not white, so they don't call me a honky. It's a disgrace what you people have done to the white race. You got every race looking at us now that we're some kind of madmen. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about in my country. I can tell you this much, folks. It does not pay to go to bat being good does not pay. Being bad, well, you get paid for that. And it's obvious because they're rewarding these YouTubers. They're rewarding these people. They're protecting these people. It is going to make a great movie. I do feel sorry for only 2 people. Well, actually, I feel sorry for more than that. 28 or 30 young ladies lost their lives in Indiana down south. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for Abby and Libby. The rest of these people, not so much. These clubs and organizations in Indiana, not so much. Now, that's just my opinion. Of course, I'm under attack right now by all kinds of religions and madmen and organizations and they think I'm 80 years old. I'm like, no, you've been lied to. You folks have been lied to. The devil pulled one over on you folks. And we're not going to be happy in America until you behead the snake. Then we'll be happy. When you give us back our health, our minds, our money, our homes, our lives that you took. I imagine the vigilantes will continue to move on and clean and sweep all of America. I don't know what kind of mess they've created in the Delphi case, but these guys admitted themselves on camera that they lied, cheated to profit their own channels. They corrupted the case. It's called obstruction of justice. They released information in the case that only the killers would have known. Years and years and years ago. Probably 2-3 years into the case. Not a couple of years ago. The people of the United States rest our case against the Delphi crew, club, justices, whatever it is. We rest our case. We need say no more. Be safe, folks. America's not what they led you to believe. Very dangerous, very crazy. And God save us. If anyone could save us, it'll only be the grace of God and Jesus. And we need him more than ever in America. But I keep remembering that we are not the promised land. Now, like I said, you Delphi crew down there, I know a lot of people are coming to your aid. A lot of people are coming to your... It ain't going to save you. There ain't nothing going to save you. You blame too many crews. You blame too many organizations. There ain't nothing the government can do. And that's why this case won't be solved for another 3-4 years. There was more than one. There was many. They might not have done the murders, but they implicated themselves with this whole Odin thing in this secret society. No, they might not have done the killings, but what we did was we unleashed the lion. We opened up the curtain and revealed that these secret societies, even though they might not have had anything to do with the murders, we have now showed you folks that they are real. And now the only thing left to do is get rid of them. Now, God bless you folks. Stay safe. Keep your family safe. Keep everybody safe. Like I said, some of these guys probably didn't do the murders, but what implicated them was them talking about their organizations and their clubs. That exposed them. And now we have proof that it's real. The witchery, the sorcery, the mayhem, the commotion, the corruption. We have now proved that it is real. The coup that was created in America to wipe it out. We have proof now that it's all real. Even this little town of your radical religions and churches, and madmen, we have now exposed all of you. Welcome to the new USA, where we will now determine what we have to do in America to make it safe. There is no morals, integrity. Constitution, wipe your butt with it and throw it out the window. We, the people of the United States, we rest our case. We rest our case. The only thing I see coming is war. And you can thank a lot of your own people, a lot of your own YouTube channels and little organizations, clubs, societies, gangs. Like I said, gentlemen, we were waiting for the right guy. We were waiting for the right generals. We were waiting for the technology, and now the technology is here. We have our generals and we have the right people in place. You gentlemen have a good day. God bless you all. I'll be back with a video, an outdoor video. I want to thank good God Almighty. All glory goes to God for revealing the sickness and madness. Could a lot of these people been saved? Sure. Simple pill. It's a simple parasite. But because the devil dwells in Indiana, hundreds of thousands of people died. Whether it was through this organization or just pure evil down south there. But like I said, folks, X marks the spot. The vigilantes are here. And I think that's what the government's been waiting for. The case has gone unsolved for so long. They don't want it solved. What they want is these people gone. That's what they want. And like I said, gentlemen, our technology is way superior than yours. Good luck. God bless. And we'll give you one chance to clean up Indiana. We'll give you one chance to clean up this country. If not, the only thing I can see is war. And it'll be a simple and fast war. Not even a bullet or a trigger will be pulled. I think you folks better do your research on our new technology and our new weaponry, because I control it now. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless. I would never attack this country. My family was military. The only thing I got is military and God. And that's about it. I would never attack my beloved country, but I will defend it from tyrants, terrorists, and our own madmen that are not across the pond. I do believe their tentacles are going to reach out and grab everybody. You have been watching the Johnny Kramer YouTube movie music channel. This is all part of my movie. Now you guys have a great day. Be safe. God bless. The case is still ongoing. You're all suspects. God bless.